Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Dark Knight Reviews, and today we're gonna continue with our Studio Series line, which is gonna be Studio Series number 72 from the Bumblebee movie Starscream. Yes, we have a Starscream here now. This is actually this is Monday night, going to Tuesday. So hope you all had a nice weekend. It was a busy weekend. I didn't do it. I mean, I had this figure last week, but I wanted to wait until this week because I wanted all the news that happening because of Fanfest, Hasbro Fanfest. I want all the news to kind of, kind of happen, so that way I can do a review, uh, and talk about a little bit about what happened on Fanfest. I mean, yeah, we're gonna be doing the review of this, but come on, let's talk about it. I mean, it was fun to watch it. All the stuff. It was really cool to see all the stuff that they come out. Did you guys got anything? I mean, I got quite a few things, more than I thought that I was gonna get. Honestly, mainly the Arc. That was the main thing. I was lucky to pre-order that one already. Galvatron and Rodimus Prime. Those are the main figures that I wanted to get, and luckily I was able to get them. So I didn't attend the what was it on Thursday night? It was the party, the FunFest party. I mean, it was a virtual party, so I mean, if you're gonna invite me a party, then I want a real party when I can go and have a beer and hang out with people and talk to people. But a virtual party, I understand because of COVID and all that stuff. But I didn't really pay attention to that one. I mean, I heard it was okay. It wasn't a big deal. It was just the band that they have was pretty nice. Other than that, it was just really nothing in there, nothing important. Now the important study was on Friday, which I was lucky that I was able to get that little time, because I'm over here on the West Coast, and that happened around 11 o'clock East Coast time. So over here it was probably 9 o'clock when it started. So I was able to watch it on my way home, and yeah, it was cool. I like it. It was a lot of stuff. Obviously, I just watched the Transformers part of it. I didn't watch all the rest stuff. What do you guys think about the 699 figure? I mean, I'll be honest with you, I didn't get it. It was just too much a price for me. And I was hearing some of the some people, that have Transformers talk shows, and basically they're saying, you just wait for it, and you're gonna see a bootleg, a bootleg figure like that. I mean, I think I saw that figure about maybe 2 3 years ago on a video too, on a YouTube video that they were working on it, and I saw it like a few months ago too, and then I guess now it's official from Hasbro. So yeah, I mean, hey, if you got it, cool. I'm not dishing anybody. I mean, if I would have had the money, yeah, I would get it. But I was already put aside money just to get the Arc and all the other stuff that I wanted to get. So, but if you guys got it, good for you, man. I hope you, if you end up making a video or whatever, hey, you can send it to me. I'll post it on my channel. I don't have a problem with it. Give you all the credits for it. I'll be honest, I didn't get it. So, and yeah, it was just too much money for me to spend on one whole, just one single figure. It's the same thing with Unicorn. I'm sorry. That was the main thing. I'll be honest with you guys. I gotta watch out my finances. I have somebody that watch over my finances, so I don't want to get in trouble and end up sleeping in the couch or next to the dog or something like that, or maybe sleeping in my car for like a month. Anyway, so I hope you guys got a nice. Hope you guys were able to watch it. Get all the news happening on that weekend. So, well, let's start with our review of Starscream. Let me know in the comments, by the way. Let me know in the comments what you think about all the stuff that happened on the weekend. If you guys were able to get something, what you guys wanted to get. If you were not able to, I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere you can find. I mean, right now you can get most of the stuff. What is it? BBTS? Yeah. Big Bad Toys store. You can get most of this stuff. I mean, some of the stuff the Generation Selects. I think Blur is not there. Shattered Blur is not there. So some of the Generation Selects, yeah, you have to get it through Hasbro. But I think they're not sold out yet, so you can still get in through Big Bad Toy Store. Now that's the only store that I have dealt with. I haven't dealt with any other stores. I know TF stores probably sell them too, but so far I've been having pretty good with Big Bad Toy Store. I haven't got any issues. I purchased stuff in there, and delivery was good, so everything was good with them so far. So that's why I'm kind of saying check with them. So far, I have a pretty good experience with them. I don't know if you guys have a bad experience with them, but anyway, Yeah, let's do the review of Starscream, and let's start the week with another Dark Knight review. Let's get on. Okay, so here we have Starscream out of the package, and we're gonna go over. Some people say, or people think that this is actually a repaint of Blitzwing, the Studio Series Blitzwing. I disagree with it because there is so many things that are totally different from Blitzwing when it comes to Starscream, and we're gonna go over it in a minute. But before that, we just can give a look to the package that comes over here. 31 steps to transform. Here's the beautiful face of his Starscream, better looking guy. Here he goes, design, pretty nice CGI design in there, so it's kind of cool. Transformers, Bumblebee movie, Starscream number 72, and then here's the Starscream, kind of full mode in there. It's kind of cool looking in there too. Now I don't know, what is that? Is that a cannon? Was that his cannon? I guess. Yeah, that's his cannon probably. So yeah, no, looking good. Looks pretty good to me. So there you go. Now let's look at the figure itself. And in the background, you already seen the background from Bumblebee B127. It's the same background. Now I'm gonna remove it just because it kind of affects the visual on my camera, and it kind of messed up the visual on the figure itself. Now my copy, unfortunately, I didn't notice, and it has a little overpainted silver on one of the eyes, so it looks like that, but it's supposed to be all red. You know, both eyes supposed to be red, so unfortunately my copy became like this. So it kind of looks good. Kind of looks like he's missing an eye in there, or he has like a, you know, just like a Fury style of Avengers, you know, patch in there. So anyway, so yeah, let's look at the head sculpt, which is pretty nice. I like it. I really like it. Really nice looking. You can see in there, you know, it's really shiny black in there. That's kind of nice. You can move 360 if you want to move it. This design over here, I like it too. I mean, it's really nice. Compared to Blitzwing, I think this is actually cool too. Really nice design in there. Now we can see the hands and all the design over here, painted silver. I like the color silver, blue, red. This is kind of cream color, but it's supposed to be white. Now the hands doesn't move. The wrist doesn't have any type of movement. You can only move it up and down. So that's the only thing on it. As far as the shoulder goes, you can move it 360. And as you can see, it kind of separates too. That's part of the transformation. Now the elbows, they do move. It's a little bit stiff. My copy, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, but it's okay. I like it when it's stiff. You know, has the stiff joints. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it moves nice in there. Both are the same way, not much difference in any other hand. Now as far as this section over here, which is the leg section over here, you can see in there he has pretty good movement of the knee. You can rotate the knee. You can go over here. It doesn't really have a waist movement on it, but you can do flips with the legs. You can stretch the legs all the way through if you want to. It's pretty good for posing. The legs, the feet are pretty nice because they're really long, so you can make it stand very good. Doesn't have any up and down movement. Yeah, kind of a little bit, not much, as you can see in there. And then he has the ankle tilt in there, so that's kind of nice. As far as accessories, this already came with it. This is 2 guns that came with it. You can put it on the side. Put it on the wings over here, so that's kind of cool. You can move it if you want to put them like that, or you can put them up. Now the thing that I like really about this Starscream is this area over here, because this is really looking like a G1, this Starscream, which is kind of nice. They were able to add that to this figure. Let's see the cockpit. It's an orange looking, not clear plastic. It's kind of faded a little bit, so that's the only thing I really like. I wish they would have put a different type of plastic, just like the one that has a Blitzwing. I think that one actually looks nicer compared to this one, but you know, that's what they decided to put, just to make it a little bit different. So, and over here you can see the thrusters in there, which is nice. Now the back area is the Decepticon logo in there. So it looks nice. I really like this kind of pointy tip of the wings in there. It looks pretty cool. It looks like they look like vampires like this, you know, like gargoyle eyes or gargoyles when they have this type of wings like this. To me, at least, you know, kind of have that look. Pretty nice looking. There you go, Starscream. We're gonna stand them up. Now we're gonna compare with Blitzwing. Have Blitzwing over here. We'll do a quick comparison because yeah, it looks like it will be a repaint of Blitzwing, but it's not. It's not. I mean, they do share kind of the same mold, but it's a heavy retool. When you transform it, you can see the whole difference transformation compared to Blitzwing to Starscream. It's a whole different transformation. Now you can see the difference between the arms too as well. The only thing that they share is this area over here. That's the only thing they share. Now I wish this glass, it was this type of glass on the cockpit. That's the only thing. But obviously this over here is different. This over here is different. The head as well is different. This part over here is hollow, while this part over here is cover. The wings as well. You can see the difference between the wings. They're totally different design on the wings. Obviously, one's transformed to a jet plane. The other one is a tetrajet plane. So, yeah, that's the difference in there. But you can see both figures in there, and you can see like this. You cannot look similar, but if you start noticing little details, obviously the legs you can see in there, different between the legs. This area over here too is totally different. And then this over here doesn't have it. So there you go. So yeah, there you go. That's the difference between those two. And we're gonna go over with that transformation. All right, let's start with transformation for the Starscream. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna be removing all the accessories, all his guns out. These ones, they don't really hold on much, so really easy to pull them out. Now we're gonna work on the arms first. The hands, we're gonna hide the hands like this. There you go. And we're gonna rotate the arms like this. They're gonna be like this way. Now the other hand like that too as well. So we're gonna have them like this. And after that, we can actually work on the wings, and we're just gonna open it up, and we're gonna rotate the wing. Now watch out with the wings because they do tend to pop out, just like the Starscream from Air Race. They tend to pop out. So there you go. So we're gonna rotate the wings like this. Once we do that, then we're gonna close them. They were already open. Actually, I had them already closed, but they were supposed to be like this, so you just close them in there. Now we're gonna work on the lower area. We're gonna push this area over here. This thing's over here. We're gonna push them, and we're gonna work on the leg side. Now the legs, you're gonna open it up over here like this, and then you're gonna pull this band over here, and this band is gonna attach over here. Really nice and easy. Now you put the feet inside there, and we're gonna rotate the leg, the tie over there, and we're just gonna put it over here, and that's gonna be one leg in there. Now the same thing with the other one. The only difference with the other one that you had this little extra thing in there, which is the long tail that goes on top, but the same thing. And then you just come over here, same thing, right there, and you just close this over here, and you're just gonna rotate the leg like this, and you put this little panel down to cover that, and then right there. Now you're not gonna attach it yet because you need to actually remove this side over here. This is gonna come off like this, and now there comes the little tricky part, because you have to get the legs to go across like this. There you go, and there you go, and that's how you want it to end it at that point. Now you're gonna open this up over here, which is gonna be the point of the plane. This is kind of rubbery, so it's not really firm. I don't know why they do that, but there you go. So you're gonna almost there, as you can see in there. Now you're gonna attach this back again, and you're gonna put it together like this. And now you're gonna work on the arms over here, which you want to display them over here. Take them apart over here, right here. Now you want to push the head to the back and just kind of leave it in there for right now. And then we're gonna put this up over here like this. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna go inside in there. And this is gonna attach kind of in there. It's not really attached, doesn't have anything to attach, but it's kind of supposed to go in there. Now after that, then you're gonna come over here on the top part, and you're gonna start attaching everything. Now this over here, as you saw it, I move it from here all the way over here, and it kind of hides the head in there, and that's all it does. So you just want to put it in there, and now we're gonna put everything kind of put the wings down, and we gonna get this. Yeah, these little panels, they go in here, they're gonna attach in there too, but we just want to kind of push this up close so you can actually lock it in there. This over here locks in here, right there, and then everything kind of falls in there in place, as you can see in there. And that's all to it. And then over here you just close it, and that's basically just the top part, and then just kind of attach in there. There you go. Now we're gonna put the wings up just to work on this bottom part. Now this over here, you're just gonna bend it over here. You can bend it all the way through, but I think it's supposed to just go like that. Kind of like that. There you go. Now just separate from the top. And yep, and then you just put this down, and that's about it. Now we just put the gun in here. Right here, and it just holds in there. There you go. And now the last things is actually just a little raise in there, gun raise in there that it has on the side. And like I said before, you can you just, there you go. Like I said before, you can just leave the wings up, or if you want to put it down, your choice. Now my copy, this thing is not really attaching to it, so I'm just gonna leave it without it right now, but I'll fix him in a minute. There you go. And right there, yeah, that's it. That's the whole transformation. Okay, everybody, so here we have a Starscream on his Tetrajet form, and let's take a look really quick in detail at the Tetrajet. As you can see here, very nice looking. Now I kind of moved the wings a little bit, like this. I just kind of like that look. It looks a little bit different. Either way, you can post it whichever way you want it, so you know, either way is fine. Now let's take a look over here. Really nice looking colors. I really like the colors. Now I'll be honest with you, it looks really nice like this from the top, as you can see in there. It looks really nice. I really like the top view, but then the bottom, that's where all the problem happens, because we have a really messy in there. It's kind of messy. I mean, if they would be taking off all this stuff over here, that would be nice. I mean, the gun, I wouldn't mind the gun if it would be up here, but this piece over here, I wish they would have taken it off. I don't know, just did not work for me. It doesn't work for me in that area, but you know what, it is what it is. I mean, it's supposed to be movie accurate, but honestly, I don't remember seeing this part when they display when they transform and they start going. I don't remember seeing. See, this happens all the time. Yeah, it wouldn't be a secret if that wing didn't pop off. So anyway, yeah. So let's take a look at it really quick. But as I was saying, while we checking everything on here's the thrusters. Very nice looking thrusters. That's the top wing in there. Very looking nice colors. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't remember in the movie seeing it like really in detail to see like the bottom part. So I mean, you can only see this part as they transform and they're going this way. You can kind of see in there, and you see that they're shooting in there. So you don't really see this part over here. So you don't really know if this is actually movie accurate or not. That's just what they're saying. It's supposed to be a movie accurate, but you know, this part over here, all this stuff over here, top, I can see that. But this over here, I don't really see it. But anyway, that's what they're saying. So I guess we go by that. So yeah, so very nice looking, very nice looking Tetrajet. I really like the top. The only thing that I have with this is actually this over here, the cockpit, which I would have preferred that if they would have it kind of like Blitzwing. There's like a hard plastic on it, blister. Instead of it just being this type of plastic, it's kind of rubby plastic. And in my copy, not sure if it's gonna be like that, but you can see my copy start like peeling off. So this will take off. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, honestly. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. I don't know if this, I mean, obviously this doesn't move, doesn't open. It's not supposed to open. I can tell that, but as far as the plastic goes, I don't know if it's supposed to be attached to it or not, or it's supposed to be like this, movable. I don't know. I just don't think it is like that. But anyway, all right, cool. Now let's take a little comparison. We're gonna move the camera a little bit, and we're gonna compare with, of course, Blitzwing. As you can see in there, the difference between engineering in there. I mean, it looks, when it's in his robot form, it looks like it will be the same as Blitzwing if it will be a repaint, but honestly, it's not a repaint. Maybe share some engineering on it, but as you can see, it's just totally different. You know, from an airplane made on Earth compared to a Tetrajet made on Cybertron. Totally different. I don't know if they were supposed to be like that. I forgot. Anyway, that was Blitzwing. Now I compared to Blitzwing. Now let's compare it to another little plane with Shatter right there. As you can see, size comparison, much bigger compared to Shatter. Now, why not? Let's compare it to 3 different Tetrajets that we have from 3 different lines, as you saw already. So here we have War for Cybertron Siege, Starscream, and just because Cyberverse. Yeah, totally different. I mean, this is cool. I like this. You know, this is slick. I don't have the upgrades that they sell, but even with the upgrades, this is much better looking compared to this over here, at least to me. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of hide it with the wings like that, but if you put the wings up, then you can see all in there. But that's my personal choice. You know, some people might like it, some people may not. So, and then this one over here, even this one over here, you know, doesn't have that much stuff on it. Obviously, it's a much less complicated transformation. It's not even a cheaper. Well, yeah, it's kind of cheaper. I mean, it was like $17, $18 compared to like $30, which is the $29.99 MSRP for Starscream for a Voyager class, compared to this Deluxe class little Cyberverse Starscream. And then of course Voyager class $29.99 as well on War for Cybertron Siege Starscream. So, but you can see the difference in there. Cool. All right, well, final thought, and we finish off this review. All right, so with this we finish up the review of Starscream Studio Series number 72. And one final thought, yeah, it's a really nice figure. I really like it. It's totally different from Blitzwing. I thought it was going to be the same type of transformation and everything, just a repaint. Usually just like the, you know, War for Cybertron figures comes to be, like sometimes when it's a same type of mold. But this one is totally different. So I actually look at it as a new mold, with all the different type of transformation that it has compared to Blitzwing. The only thing, like I said before, it's just basically just this area over here. That's the only similarity that they have. Everything else is just, totally different. Now, the only thing that I don't really like about this figure, besides what I mentioned before, when you transform it to a Tetraget, all that stuff that it has in the lower area or in the bottom, is the gun itself. I'm gonna move my figure from the way it looks right now. The gun itself, I don't really like it because it doesn't really hold all the way through, so it looks kind of like this. You have to put it kind of like that, a little bit tilted, in order to hold it, because if you try to put it straight up like this, it just doesn't hold. This thing, it just falls, just because this thing over here is really short, so it doesn't go all the way to the hand, and the hand itself doesn't really help either. So that's the only minor thing that I have as a complaint as far as this goes. Well, besides the other stuff that I just mentioned before. But other than that, it's a pretty good figure. Part of the cast of Bumblebee movie, so you're gonna have to get it if you want to actually complete the whole cast. It's a really nice figure, nice Starscream. Looking at his robot mode, on the Tetraget mode, not so much. In my opinion, my preferences, not really much. Unless you're looking at it from the top, unless you have it like maybe with the wings down and kind of covering the bottom, then yeah, it looks good. But other than that, the robot mode for me is the one that's the selling point is for me is the robot mode. Now I have kind of like the little guns kind of all over the place. But yeah, there you go. All right, cool. All right, leave me in the comments what you guys think about all the stuff that happened over the weekend. Let me know about this figure too, if you guys were able to get it. If it's not, it's actually out in the stores. I got it at the store. I got it at Walmart, so you should be able to get it at this point. If you didn't pre-order, you're gonna find it at the store. You just gotta go and hunt a little bit for it. But other than that, yeah, you should be able to get it very easy. Now, one other thing that I didn't mention, I forgot to mention, the leaks about the Slug, the Dinobot. Yeah, let me know about the comments about the thing. I personally think I saw some of the images on it, and what I don't really like is the same height as Grimlock, which I don't remember they were the same height. I remember Grimlock, he was the tallest of the Dinobots on the robot mode, so I don't think it should be the same height, but that's, we'll see. They were just images right now leaked, so who knows at the final product. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much for your thank you so much for checking the channel out, and don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and leave me in the comments section anything that you want to talk about. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what you guys got, on the Fanfest, if you guys were able to get it or not, and what you guys hoping to get. And yeah, that's it. So, well, take care, everyone, and we'll see you on the next review. Ciao, ciao.